Hello, everyone, and welcome to TMN Television. My name is Amber.
And I'm Sarah.
We actually won't be airing our first live newscast tonight. You can actually catch our first live show of the semester next Thursday at 5:30. We've actually been testing out some of our new equipment today, and you can actually see that we're live in the Media Center in Barnett Hall. This is where members of the Index, our newspaper, our magazine come and produce content for all of you. So we just wanted to take this time to introduce to you some of our team members here at TMN Television. So like I said before, my name is Amber. I'm the executive producer of TMN. And we also have...
And I'm Sarah. I'm the Multimedia Flow Editor for TMN this year. So basically some of my duties, I help write and produce the live show each week on Thursdays at 5:30. We go live with news. We bring local to national news each week right here on Truman's campus. And if you can't tune in live each week, you can catch all of our content on our social media pages, on Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube page, TMN Television. And you can catch all of our stuff on our website, tmn.truman.edu. And we work with a big group of reporters to help us bring you the best news content right here on campus.
So as Sarah said, we get content to you guys also over social media through our social media pages, so be sure to follow us. And we also have our different outlets here. Not only do we have TV, but we also have our newspaper, The Index, our magazine, Detours Magazine, and we also have our radio station, KTRM. So we wanted to introduce to you some of the team members that we have, and the first we have is our TMN Digital Director, Grace.
Hello, Amber. How are you?
Hi, Grace. I'm doing good.
Glad to hear it.
All right, so first, we're just going to get right into everything. So why don't you first just describe the duties that you have here at TMN?
Yeah, as digital director, I coordinate and distribute TMN content on our website, tmn.truman.edu. And I also just coordinate a lot of the behind-the-scenes things as far as TMN is concerned.
Okay. And are there any new ways that we're kind of getting our content out to our viewers this year, or what can they expect from us?
Yeah, we are a converged media platform, so you will be seeing a lot of TMN TV content, Detours content, brief content from the Index on the website, and we also are going to be heightening our social media presence this year, so that's pretty exciting. You should look out for that and follow us.
Yes, yes. And so is there anything else that you're kind of just looking forward to the most this year or this semester?
Yeah, we have a really cool team as far as editors and reporters go, and I think we get really close throughout the year just with how hard everyone works. So I'm really looking forward to some late nights, but a lot of fun times as well. So
those late nights, you really develop those relationships.
You really do.
All right, well, thanks for coming on, Grace.
Yeah, thank you.
So next we have our chief news announcer of KTRM coming up.
Hey.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
It's going well. It's great to be here. Thanks for letting me on the show.
Yeah, I know we don't normally do this, but
No, we
it's
don't.
good to have you guys on.
Yeah, I like being here, and I'm happy to talk about KTRM.
All right, so let's get right into it. Why don't you just start by saying some of the duties that you have here at TMN?
So at KTRM, which is part of TMN, I'm the chief news announcer, which means that any news that happens in or outside of Truman, it's my job to make sure it gets in the booth so our DJs read it, and we keep everyone up to date live 24/7. I also have a new show, which is on Thursdays from 6 to 7 p.m. with Emily Schneier, who's the music director. It's called News and Grooves. We just came up with that actually 10 minutes ago. We're very excited for the show. I think it's going to be a good show. We're going to have music news that pertains to the new music we've added, and just general news about the world and Truman and Kirksville and all that.
Okay, and I know that you mentioned your show, but is there anything else that you're kind of looking forward to this semester?
Aside from the show, I'm really excited to sort of breathe some life into the news at KTRM. You know, we're a 24/7 station, so our news should be 24/7 as well. We're going to try to have, you know, breaking news updates, live stuff updated all the time in the station, make it feel more alive and more exciting and more up to date.
All right, well, thanks for coming on with us.
No, thank you very much.
So next we have our sports multimedia editor coming on, Seth.
Hi, Amber. How are you today?
Hey, how's it going, Seth?
Not too bad.
All right, so I know you kind of heard the other two people come on, so you kind of know the drill already. So first, we're just going to start out by saying what you do here at TMN.
So I'm the sports multimedia editor here for TMN. So I do a lot of different things. One of which, the most important thing, is I make the dog pound for the TMN TV live show. So get to tune in there every Thursday, and you'll get to see me reporting on some important sports news for campus.
Okay, and I know you were actually working on a few segments today. So what have you been working on that people can kind of catch online this week?
So the most recent segment was about the men and women's soccer team. They are both looking pretty good this year, especially the women's soccer team, and the men's soccer team is hoping to bounce back. And also I'm working on a segment now about our track and field. We're actually redoing it, so that's going to be pretty exciting to look into as far as how it'll help the teams and also where the money is coming from to fund that project.
Right, right. So lastly, is there anything that you're kind of most excited about this year when it comes to sports? Our first football game is right around the corner, so I guess viewers can also tune into that as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to follow the sports team this year. It was exciting starting off last year to start getting involved with teams and talking to them. So I'm really looking forward to how some of the coaches take those teams and how they're going to do, and getting more ingrained in the community and also expanding our sports coverage here. Sports seems to be a little kind of unlooked at sometimes here at Truman. So I really am excited to expand that a little bit and show people how good we are and also where the teams are at.
All right, well, thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you.
All right, so the last person we have coming on is our Publicity Manager, Matt Ragsdale. You've probably also seen him on TMN television. He's been a reporter and photographer, and he's kind of taking on a lot of positions this year. So we're going to learn more about what he's doing this year at TMN.
Hi, well, how's it going, Amber?
It's
What's
going
up?
good. How are you, Matt?
Well, I'm doing pretty well. A little stressed, but, you know,
Right,
great.
right.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we just first start off with kind of your duties here at TMN?
Oh, certainly. Well, at TMN, I got my start at KTRM, so I'm still working there. I currently have 6 shows on the radio, and I won't get into all those, but and then of course, you know, I'll always be helping out with TMN TV because that's my second home. And I'm currently writing a story for Detours. And besides maybe a little work here and there for the Index, I also work for a new group at TMN, which is the publicity team.
So you're just taking in all of it. I mean, Detours,
yeah,
you have your own radio show.
I wear a lot of hats, so that's okay.
So why would you say it's kind of important for, I guess, new members to come on? And I guess why would you say it's important for them to kind of get familiar with all of the outlets here at TMN?
I think it's good to familiarize yourself with all of TMN, not just for myself, because I am a journalism major in the communication track or whatever, but I think it's good to be well-rounded. And, you know, at Truman, that's kind of, you know, the theory is that, like, being a liberal arts school, you're taking all of the things. Well, if you're going to join TMN, why not try all the stuff out? Because maybe you don't know what you like until you try it all. So I still have, like, a lot to learn, obviously, but I feel like I've had some really great experiences so far, and I love it. So,
out of all of your positions, is there one thing in particular that you're just kind of really looking forward to this year?
I'm really looking forward to this new publicity job and planning some events for TMN and really, you know, putting ourselves out there. So.
Right, right. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, Matt.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
can I talk about the TMN Recruitment Week next week?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Next week, starting on Monday, we will be having a TMN Recruitment Week. So for anybody that's currently watching and would like to know more information about TMN, you can see us in the sub from noon to 3, Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll also be in the sub for the activities fair. And if you just want to get some more information, we'll have people there to talk. We'll have media managers. You know, we'll have people from Detours, KTRM, the Index, TMN TV, and just everybody to see what they're up to. And yeah.
Yeah. So it's looking like a really big week for TMN next week. We have the Activities Fair, Recruitment Week, so you can probably catch us pretty much anywhere next week on campus, but be sure to look for us in the sub on Wednesday from 2 to 4. We'll be having a booth at the Activities Fair. We'll be answering any of your questions. You guys can sign up and learn about all of the outlets. Next Thursday is when the first paper of the index comes out, and you can also catch the first live show of TMN television. So stay tuned, guys, and it's looking like a really good semester.
Yeah.
We'll see
Awesome.
you guys then.